Hi everyone, I'm Alyssa Bethencourt here with Channel 13 at Doña Maria Tamales in downtown Las Vegas, and we are here for the latest in our series of voter panels. Today we're going to be talking with a group of Latino voters about the issues that matter most to them as we quickly approach the 2024 presidential election. But first, I want to start off by introducing all of our panelists. We begin with Jose Solorio, a business owner here in Las Vegas. We also have Cecia Alvarado, a political consultant, Fernando Romero, president of Hispanics in Politics, and Emily Persad Zamora, executive director of Silver State Voices. You all, thank you so much for meeting with us this morning to talk about these important issues. I know we had an opportunity to catch up before we started this panel, but really just want to get right into it and ask each of you individually about the issues that matter most to you as we get ready to vote in just a few weeks. Jose, we'll start with you.
Jobs is number one. But for me, beyond that is how the campaign has developed and the violence that's happening or being threatened to the Latinos in our country.
I always think about the American dream. The economy always plays the number one priority. The safety of our communities and also education.
You look at also education. Here in Nevada, of course, we rank number 49 on the list. That is frightening. We look at the homeless and many individuals being homeless because even though they may be employed full-time, cannot afford to pay the rent. And then, of course, we look at immigration.
I would say for me, it's a three: education, immigration. We have a broken system. The rhetoric is not helping, and both parties have not been the best on it, and there has to be more that is happening. And then lastly, I would say the state of our democracy.
A lot of topics to cover, clearly, but all of you mentioned immigration, and you made a great point. I think it's something that all of us at this table can relate to. Either we came to this country or our parents came to this country. Somebody in our family sacrificed and left everything behind to accomplish the American dream.
When I think about people who have crossed the border, I think about my mother-in-law who came to this country with her 2-year-old son on her back, and she came literally for a better opportunity, for giving her son something that she would never be able to give if she were to have stayed in Mexico. People don't just come here because they want a free meal ticket. It's hard to immigrate. You are having to make a whole sacrifice and change your whole entire life. And so I think that when we are talking about immigration, we actually really need to look at the real reason why people come here and humanize that a little bit more.
In El Paso, I still remember the days of no dogs or Mexicans allowed. And to a certain degree, that stigma still remains.
And you had mentioned, you know, the system is broken, which I think we can all agree there needs to be a better way to approach this so that people are able to enter the United States and go through the process properly of becoming a citizen. Cecia, do you have any thing that you want to share about that and any solutions that you think would actually work?
So going back to the broken system that we have, I'm not a U.S. citizen. I have been a permanent resident for, almost 20 years now. We hear this rhetoric about just do it the right way. Do they even know what the right way means and what it's like to go through a process in a system that is so broken along the way? A mistake that an employee made on my taxes had prevented me from becoming a U.S. citizen. And I have gone through this process so many times with CPAs, with attorneys. And what people don't understand is that the rules apply to us and there's no gray area for us. We have to abide by every single rule in a way that most U.S. citizens would never in their life have to go through any of these processes.
I want to switch gears now and talk about the economy. I know that is a huge topic that a lot of people are really looking at right now with inflation, prices going up. You had mentioned housing, which is another big issue. But specifically within the Latino community, how do you think that the rising prices of just about everything are impacting us?
To me, the economy, real simple, is who would be the person, what do they stand for, what is their track record? And the track record is very clear on who's going to help us and who's going to hurt us.
Economy, and especially housing, is such an important issue for our community. Immigrants and the Latino communities are the one usually working 2-3 jobs, right? Because that's our North Star. How can we purchase a home? How do we send our kids to good schools? Without a good economy and without that stability, we can't provide to our families. We can't send our kids to school. We can't, have our kids focus on school and move to higher education because they're now having to also be providers.
I'm biracial. My mother's Brazilian, my father's Guyanese, but both are immigrants, right? And I think that's the one thing I remember from a really young age. Like, you have to work hard, you have to go to school, and you have to buy a home. I think that there is a level of pride because many of our parents, did not have that level of financial stability where they came from, and that's really viewed as the American dream. And I think one of the biggest barriers that we're seeing in housing is the role that corporations have around housing. There are about 3 to 4 corporations that are single-handedly buying homes. And how does that make that accessible for somebody who makes $75,000 a year? And that's somewhat a decent salary, right?
And unfortunately, right now, you may work 2 jobs, but you still cannot forget about a mortgage to pay your rent.
Representation really does matter, and we had talked about the voting process, right? Every single time there's an election, there's a big push to get Latino voters out to the polls. We know that a lot of the times Latino voters don't go and vote for one reason or another. Why do you think that is, and how do we keep motivating our community to get out there?
It's a little bit of the frustration on when we talked about representation, and the representation matters. Like, it matters at every level in the work that we do, right? And so that also includes, like, who are the people in our communities in organizing, mobilizing Latino voters. There's this narrative around Latinos, not coming out at the record numbers. When you feel that you are part of a system that is constantly failing you, it's not giving you that incentive to come out and vote. The Latino voters can win an entire election here in our state and in the country. And again, what does that infrastructure look like in our state? That is investing in Latino voters and mobilizing voters, not just a month before elections, but all year round.
Right. It can't just be something that happens within a few weeks. It has to be an ongoing effort.
The infrastructure of politics needs to value the Latino vote, plus they need to know how to communicate with the Latino vote. Latinos in Southern Nevada are like 75% Mexican American background, okay? But we're other backgrounds as well. There's a way to communicate with Latinos to motivate them.
I think both political parties need to do a better job at understanding the Latino community and also understanding that there is differences in the issues amongst the generations.
I just want to talk about one more topic with you all, and that is something that each of you brought up. That is education here locally. We know the Clark County School District, I believe the 5th largest in the country, right? But also ranks amongst the lowest across the country for education. I want to start with you, Jose, because of your experience with CCSD.
We need more investment, because anytime, if you run this district as if it were a business, you would know that you need to invest more to get a better output. And what's the better output that we're looking for? We want our students to be educated to the level that they can go on and live their dream, whether it's college, whether it's a certain type of job skill. That's what we need to provide. But then also, I think Fernando is right. If we don't have confidence in who's leading our district, that becomes a problem. So we need to have good administrators.
There's a disconnection between leadership and actually what the community looks like. And so I think this is playing a big factor. We don't have enough Latinos at CCSD.
Great points there, and also a great conversation here this morning. Again, just wanted to thank each and every one of you for sitting down with me, and we will see what happens as we inch closer to the 2024 presidential election. Thank you.
Vote.
Thank you.